Alright, so day number 2 wearing this shirt, first of all. I just got done watching The Wolfman, a 1941 original movie. And oddly enough, it had, I guess his name is Bela Lugosi. He was in it. He was in Dracula. He was the main character of Dracula last night. He played a very small role in this film, small but large at the same time. Basically, this guy, not Legosi. The main character, I'm so bad with names. He ends up going to see his dad for an estate, and his dad's a doctor, some astronomist or something like that, and he ends up looking through the telescope, his dad's telescope, into this girl's apartment, and sees her put on a pair of earrings, and then he heads over to her place of work and buys this cane with a silver wolf on top of it, and she tells him this whole story about how werewolves exist and all this stuff. And then he ends up basically stalking her, and she ends up telling him that she's married. They go on a walk. This is like the foggiest city known to man. It's always foggy. They go on a walk to a gypsy where Bela Lugosi plays a gypsy fortune teller. And part of being a werewolf is you know who your next victim is because you can see a pentagram on the palm of their hand. So Legosi is looking at this girl's hand, one of the friends of Gwen, her name was, the girl that the main character was stalking. I can't remember names. And Legosi he actually plays himself. He plays Bela Legosi in the movie, the gypsy fortune teller. He looks at her hand and sees the pentagram, so he knows he's going to end up killing her. So he ends up killing her, and then the main character kills the wolf, kills Legosi with the silver head of the cane that he bought, because only a silver bullet can kill a werewolf. And the movie goes on and on. Ends up that the main character's own dad ends up killing him because he became a werewolf because Legosi bit him in the initial killing, and the girl Gwen was saved by his dad that killed him. None of this is making sense to you, but that's okay. So this was in 1941 and Dracula was 1931, and it's safe to say that Bela Lugosi did not age well. He looked awful in this movie. So 10 years did him no justice. It's amazing in 10 years how much can change recording wise. This was a very good film, had a very good storyline to it. I found myself being quite bored at the same time though. But, they had special effects that went well, lighting and music that wasn't used appropriately in Dracula last night. So I think based off music and the vision that they had and just the recording style and the storyline, this is a definite 7. It did not scare me. I did not feel tense. There were some weird moments, but a good old school horror. Not as fun as House on Haunted Hill, but still really good. So, yeah. 1941, The Wolfman, giving it a 7.